I am a teacher because I believe that all students have the ability to learn, and I believe all students should be learning in a cared-for environment where they can see themselves as powerful and loved and creative kids. I'm super grateful for the BEF because basically the majority of my professional training has come from the BEF. I teach students with special needs who are in kindergarten, first and second grades. When we give students the right language, as educators we really support them in that process, and we can really help them help their brains grow and as well as help their skills develop. But if there wasn't training to give us that new scientifically based strategy, we wouldn't necessarily know what language to use or what tools to access.
In 2019, I was honored with a grant to travel around the country of Bolivia to learn about its natural geological features. I traveled with a group of teachers. We saw unusual rock formations that were created by sand and wind. In fourth grade, one of our science units is Earth's changes, and we study weathering and erosion and deposition. So this was an amazing example of that. And so I'm very grateful to you, the Brookline Education Foundation. I've been able to see and experience the curriculum I teach up close. I've learned that travel is one of the most intense forms of learning. I've loved bringing it back to my students.
Brookline educators are all smart and dedicated and care about their students deeply and want to learn more. Being a teacher is an incredibly hard job. You not only have to focus on the content that you need to teach at any given time, you really need to focus on the social and emotional aspects of the students as well, and creating a class that feels good and safe and supportive so that learning can take place.
Part of our goal in rewriting our curriculum was to really think about how to create a heterogeneous class. To collapse our levels and put all the children in the same room together, which means that we need a lot more skills around meeting the needs of individual students and dealing with a heterogeneous group. And that is something that takes a lot of training and knowledge and skill. The BEF makes it possible to do that deeper work rather than, well, we'll just figure it out in our free time. Actually get paid to do the work that we need to do to become better educators. As a parent myself, I know that what I want for my own children is the best educational experience possible. And so I think that connection with the fact that there are a lot of parents on the BEF, they get it. They know exactly what they're trying to do here. They're really trying to make the schools the best they can be for the kids who are going through them, because they have their own kids.
I'm a big believer in public education. I think that every child has a right to free education, but also with that free education should come certain standards. And I think that because of restrictions around funding for public schools, organizations like the Brookline Education Foundation really help enhance what public educators can provide to children at all levels. As a parent of a child that's the recipient of the rewards of what we provide, that it's really important for the community to be involved.
When teachers feel as though they're trusted, respected, and appreciated, we know our educators, they're going to double down, work harder to find ways to serve kids well. The BEF does that very explicitly by saying we're going to offer teacher grants, collaborative grants, system-wide grants, Idea Lab. That to me parallels the work that we want to do. We want to respect and appreciate our teachers' passions and help support them. My job is mostly to support educators, and the BEF helps me do that and helps us do that. When we support our teachers to follow their passions and their interests and even their holes in their instruction or their curriculum, not only does it help them become better, more committed educators, it's a model for our kids.
There's a lot of challenge that the school system's facing, and yet the consistent support from the foundation has been a reminder to teachers that the community still supports them, the community still cares about them, and the community still wants them to grow as much as we want the students to grow. Every year, the BEF, when it receives a gift from a parent in the teacher's name, the BEF will send a card to the teacher at the end of the year saying, a donation has been made in your name. It's incredibly heartwarming to realize that you've made an impact. So just the act of giving to the BEF sends a message to the teachers that we are appreciated and that the work we're doing matters.
It's really thanks to our donors, the parents, the community members, the local businesses that have given to the Brookline Education Foundation to support our educators in the Brookline Public Schools. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do the great work that we do, and we wouldn't be able to support the teachers in the way that they need.